Hello, tutorial show. In this tutorial, webcam application, and show you 3 different ways to access your IP camera. First, how to access IP webcam locally, via the Wi-Fi network. All devices should be in same network. Second, how to access IP webcam from outside your network. Connect remotely through your router, using public IP address. Third, how to access IP webcam from anywhere, show you using NVIDIA cloud to access your IP camera. First, how to access IP webcam locally via the Wi-Fi network. All devices should be in same network. Go to your Android device to access IP Wi-Fi network outside your network. Connect remotely through your router using public IP address. Third, how to access IP webcam from anywhere. Show you using NVIDIA. Okay, now we need to find phone's IP address. Tap and hold your Wi-Fi network. Go to Modify Network Config. Check Show Advanced Options. Scroll down to the bottom. Okay, that's my phone's IP address. Now we need to download and install IP Webcam app. Run IP Webcam. You can change video parameters from phone, but I will make it later, from the computer. Scroll down, and find Local Broadcasting, under Connection Settings. Create a username and password to secure your connection. Primary address family, leave it by default, IPv4. Change the port number for more security. Okay, the main things are done on the Android device. Now we can launch the webcam. Scroll down to the bottom, and hit Start Server. Okay, I'll mount my phone somewhere there. Go to your computer, and before you connect, open command line and ping your Android device. Okay, I got replies from my phone. Now let's connect to it. Open your web browser, type your Android device IP address, and port number. Enter your username and password and click Login. Now you are security guy, spy agent, babysitter, or someone else. Here you can find many options to configure your web camera. Okay, start video and audio monitoring. Let's configure some video parameters. You can zoom in, zoom out. Change streaming quality, make it better. You can change camera view, switch to the front-facing camera. Remotely turn on flashlight. From the advanced settings you can change video and photo resolution. There are more options with which you can play. You can easily record streaming. And also take a photo. If you have any problem with video format, use VLC Media Player. Everything works perfectly. How to access IP webcam from outside your network. Connect remotely through your router, using public IP address. For remote access, we need to do port forwarding. Open command prompt, and type ipconfig, find gateway. It should be your router's IP address. If you have multiple routers on your network and different IP addresses, you need to perform double port forwarding. You can find tutorial in the description. Now you need username and password to access your router. Go to portforward.com. On this website you can find all useful guides and info. So, what we need is the router password.
Want a great deal on a car? USAA car buying service can help with average savings of over $3,500.
Hey guys, I'm the Geek. In this video, I'm going to share with you guys a very cool tip on how to create. You need to download this app right here. It says IP Webcam. Go ahead and change that as well if you want. Compress audio bitrate, this. Go ahead, 100% resolution. I'm just going to leave it right there, 86%. That's okay. Landscape, you can leave that like that. Flip, leave that like that. Frames per second. Right now it says your phone camera supports maximum 30 frames per second. By default, it's set to 15. If you want to leave it in 15, you can leave it on 15. I put it on 20. Here, and leave all these on manual, on default. The only ones that I changed here was scene mode. I put this to auto. White balance, I put this to auto because white balance, let's say somebody turns on the light and it's dark and it goes from dark to bright. So I want this camera to adjust appropriately. So that's why I left it on auto. Here in exposure, I chose by default is on 0. I chose 2 because inside my home where I'm going to put this camera, it's always dark. So I rather have a little bit more exposure. That way it's always recording, a little bit better, even in the low light. So that's why I put it like that. If your house gets, it's almost bright all day, so you could go ahead and leave it on 0 if you want. Here on power management, I left these like this. I think the only thing that I activated was this right here. It says deactivate display. It says let display turn off when inactive. I check that. Everything else, I just leave it like that. Here motion, this is where you might want to make some good changes here. Enable motion detection, I clicked it. This is detection sensitivity. The lower the number, the more sensitive it's going to be. So it was 250. I put it on 230. Right here it says record video. Record video to internal storage when motion is detected is triggered. So I just go ahead and click that. That way when it detects a motion and it starts recording, it records it to your memory card. Here motion detection, it was on 5. I put it on 8. Here enable sound detection, I also enable it. I put it 5 seconds here. Here I put it to 200, and here I put it active as well. That way it records to storage when it detects sound. Here this says stop video when inactive for 30 seconds. I leave it like that. Play sound, no sound. Play no sound, because if you're recording, I don't think you want anybody knowing that you're recording. So I put no sound there, and everything else I just left it the way it is here. There's nothing more you should do. Like audio mode is enabled. I don't think that's disabled, so just leave it like that. Now what you want to do here is create cloud streaming, local broadcasting, and cloud streaming. Create a cloud streaming. That's going to create an account for the app that you're going to use on your other smartphone. So right here, press here first to make sure that your phone is compatible with this service. And it says here, encoder test successful. Cloud streaming should work on your device. Log into iVideon to connect this phone to the cloud surveillance service. Do you want to optimize your streaming experience by setting video resolution to 1680 by 720 bitrate? Yes, that's what I did there. Here, inactive right now, so let's go ahead now and create an account. I'm going to go ahead and create an account right here. Okay, so right now I created an account with my YouTube account. You have successfully logged into iVideon. Your device is registered to markthegeek@gmail.com. So here is my account, and that's it. That's all you have to do here. And the last thing you want to do here is go ahead and click Start Server. When you click Start Server, it's going to start your camera right away. And what you might want to do here, if you're going to leave your camera, recording, right? So you might want to connect your camera, have your camera, your smartphone always connected to the power, right? That way, let me go ahead and connect it there. That way it can always, be on and no battery power. I'm just going to use this as a stand. You can use whatever you want, but I'm just going to use this as a stand right there. Okay, Let's go ahead and put that there. That's recording. That right now, that is live recording. Here, let's go ahead now to this smartphone. And here we're going to go ahead and sign in because we already created an account there. So we're going to go ahead and sign in here. Okay, so here we are signed into the app just like that, very fast. And like you see here, you can see the camera that's in your account already linked to iVideon.com or the Videom app. So here, if we click right there, we can see the live streaming of my freaking toys there, the Disney toys. So you see here, that's the streaming right now. It's upside down. That's because I have it set up. Let's go ahead and turn on the volume here. Let's go ahead and turn it down. By default, I always I'm planning to use this camera pointing the other way, right? So if I put the camera a little bit more straight, and let's go ahead and point the camera to my living room. Let's see if it actually changed there to my living room. One thing to keep in mind, you could use your camera like in a tripod if you want, or right now I'm using this, and you can use that like on the table. That way the camera, it's, you know, very stable there. It's not going to move at all, and it's always connected to the power. That's what you want to have. And there it is. Look at that. So it's connected there. Like you see there, now the camera looks a lot better. Like you see there, it looks a lot more better. And let's go ahead back again. From here, you could do a couple things here. Like, for example, if you want to turn off the camera, you could turn it off here if you want. Here you got all the events that have been happening at your home.